POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. They go, ooh la la, ah wee wee.
Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
That anthem.
Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
That knock.
Ooh la la, ah
That
wee
feeling.
Ooh la la,
Ah wee wee.
ooh la la, ah
This the Monday dance. When you wake up and you feel good.
ooh la la.
Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, y'all? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then wipe your feet. Come on in. On this channel over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, POPAVISMs 101, and motivation. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you exit, before you hit stage left, kindly hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so when I upload the videos like this, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time and you've been rocking with the channel, then you know how I do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game, people. We in the end game because it's sad news coming out, you know what I mean? Or a couple days ago, the rapper, the brother, Gonzoe, he was killed out there in Seattle. They saying by a gas station, and they saying it was a setup by a female that he, rejected or didn't want to deal with. And I'm not in the loop. You know what I mean? I'm not close to the circle, and I'm not a reporter. And I'm not a journalist, like I said in the other videos for the people in the back. Yeah. We get it. I get it like how y'all get it. You know what I mean? Twitter, YouTube, you know what I mean? Instagram, Google, shit like that. So when these stories come out, and you read the articles or you just see the little information that is given, you say, damn, you know what I mean? One, you don't know if it's all accurate or not, because a lot of times when you swing back around, you say, oh, damn, you know what I mean? That wasn't accurate or they changed something, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, may he rest in peace. Condolences to his family. For those that's not familiar with him, you know what I mean? Obviously, Ice Cube was behind him, you know what I mean? Big up to to Ice Cube, and obviously Tupac, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, rest in power, you know what I mean? Tupac. But they saying he was set up by a woman that he rejected or didn't want to deal with, and like soon as when I heard it, I said, damn, I said, so they set him up, or she set him up. If this is true, again, this is all, you know what I mean, hearsay for now. Immediately I thought about a story or a video I had seen. I think it was either in Miami or Atlanta, where it was some women sitting down having what looked like dinner, and some dude had tried to holler at one of them, and I guess she told him to get lost, or she wasn't feeling him, and he came back with the burner, and it was a big thing, on social media about it or whatever. And I was like, damn, like people just really can't get over rejection nowadays, you know what I mean? And I'll say more so men than women. I mean, men, we get rejected a lot, like, because we the ones doing the hollering. Oh, we the one chasing you down. So you're going to get the 100 no's before you get that one yes, like multi-level marketing businesses where the more no's you get, you're really just looking for a couple of yeses. So you got to holler, you know what I mean, in order to get the yes that you're looking for. But you're going to take some no's first. You're going to take some people ripping your card up right in front of your face. Like when I stood out, on these corners and these blocks and these downtowns or wherever I'm at trying to do business, conduct business, prospect, I done had that happen to me mad times, whether it was promoting for a party I was doing, you give out flyers, people would take your flyer, rip it up, throw it on the floor right in front of your face with no regards, like, damn, if you're going to just throw it on the floor, just don't even take it. But anyway, my point is, men, we always are the hunters or the aggressors. We trying to holler. Women don't do that, you know what I mean, normally. And in today's climate of social media, women is not hollering at all anyway. They just waiting to get a DM or a message. So to hear that, you know, that he was set up or whatever have you, was just like, damn, like, you know what I mean, this shit is crazy, crazy, shit crazy. So, you know, fellas, be mindful, you know what I mean, when you working in your purpose and you trying to become your best self, if you haven't done that already, you know what I mean, you're going to have obstacles, you're going to have people try to come in your mix, come in your kingdom. And, you know, for whatever reasons, you just have to be wise. You have to try to be as mindful as possible to see who's coming in and where the potential threat could come from. Sometimes it's impossible to see. And after a situation, you'd be sitting there saying, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. And then something like that happens and it's like, wow, you know what I mean? Well, we're going to wait for more details to come out. And again, condolences, you know what I mean, to his family, to his loved ones. And yeah, we in the end game. So it's another story coming out. And it's of Zion Williamson, you know what I mean? Shout outs to the Pelicans, you know what I mean? And we just talked about them with the draft briefly. So he's kind of looking, people is looking with the side eye, but not me. And so the situation that's coming out with him is, I guess he was, you know what I mean, dealing with some white chick, you know what I mean? Shorty right here, Instagram model or whatever. And, you know, the story spins as he was just hollering when he really wanted to knock her down. He knocked her down already. And he's a young man with a lot of resources. I don't go to the high value and all. I'm going to say he a young man. He in the top % of men at an early age, and he's one of them dudes. He got a lot of money. He's an NBA star, and I don't even know he ain't win yet and stuff like that, obviously. #1 draft pick, et cetera, if you're not even familiar with what I'm talking about. Hit the subscribe button if you still tuned in and you new and you're like, what? Yeah. So she's an Instagram model. She's also a fans-only model. Like, yeah, that part. So they put some texts out about him, you know what I mean? Trying to expose him, if you will. A lot of people do that nowadays. Everything is about exposing. Let me see if I can expose this nigga. I'm gonna expose this bitch. That's like we on it. We on that type of time, you know what I mean, with each other and with people in today's climate for whatever reason. Not me, but a lot of people is. You know what I mean? So she's coming out now saying that she didn't put the texts out, that her brother put the texts out. Why did he do this? I don't know. How did he get access? I don't know. Oh yeah, but the thing that is on the low, or we not really speaking about, is she got a boyfriend. She actually got a boyfriend, right? Like this Instagram model / fans only, you know, entrepreneur, let's, you know what I mean? Got a boyfriend. But you smash it, and I'm not shocked and amazed by neither one. People is in the comments. Y'all know I be in the comments. I'm in the comments with the popcorn. And people is like, yo, this nigga's an extra clown. And I'm saying, nah, he not really an extra clown. He just didn't know. Or if he did know, then he's probably an El Bozo. But I'm just going under the assumption that he didn't know she was freaking off. And that led me to think about, you know, on this channel, if you still tuned in and you knew, oh yeah, on POPAVIST TV, we deal in full transparency. That means if you're not hollering, then anybody peeking in, we probably could see you. But that definitely means that I'm not hollering because my shit is open. Come on in. I don't got nothing to hide. Especially the stuff that I want to talk about. If I don't, then I just won't talk about it. I'll be like, nah, next question, no comment. You know what I mean? Exact part. When I seen this story and I'm looking at this story, I'm saying, damn, so she got a boyfriend. She an Instagram model. She a fans-only model. Obviously, he don't know she's knocking him down and whoever else. And I said, yo, when Backpage was out, but you're black? No, not but you're black. Back page. When this shit was out, literally like in New York City, you can just type in Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island. Like Backpage was all over the world. You could type in Zamunda. You could type in Wakanda. You know what I mean? Africa, Brazil, China, North Carolina. No matter where you at, you could type it in and oh yeah, some hoes is gonna come up. There's some hoes in this house. There's some, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm saying that to say, a lot of our cousins, sisters, girls, whoever they was on this platform selling buns. Selling buns. And I'm not knocking you for that. If you a sex worker, get it how you get it. What I'm saying is the clientele, or no, not the clientele, the product, which is the women, was so wide range. You wouldn't believe it unless you went on there and looked. And then when you see some of the people on there, like, oh shit, I know this person, I know that person, I know this person. Now that that's taken away, I'm sure there's other sites for that, but I'm not aware of them. And what happens is when you just see regular people just walking through, you would have never knew that they was on this particular platform selling buns for the low, and have jobs, and have boyfriends, some of them married, doing this type of shit. Now, you don't have that. It's quiet. So you could just be walking the street. You could be hollering at somebody who you think is going to be your potential wife, girl, or whatever, not knowing she was back paid. She was a sex worker. She was a sex worker. Like clockwork, people coming in, knocking on the door in her own home. Some of them was in their own homes doing this shit. Not during the pandemic. This is before that. So it just had me, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, it's mad joints right now. Some of them is on the gram. I know some of them, you know what I mean? But I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not on that type of time. Like, in due time, the truth will come to the light, whatever it is for everybody, myself, for you, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing that is going to come regardless. It's going to come when we least expect it probably as well. So I'm not into that. Obviously, we all see people on the gram, on social media, living a life or portraying certain lifestyles that's not really them. And you'd be like, damn, this person got all the money in the world, but they just asked me for $20. They just asked me to take $10 off a dub sack, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever the case is, like, damn. So why are you posting up all this get money shit? You know what I mean? When you really living like this, oh, your Instagram's a liar. And the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. But I just said, damn, she got a whole boyfriend. I'm sure he knows now, but I wonder how long he was in the dark. And they're just saying, damn, you a fan, you a fans only. I'm not having that, me personally. I'm not going to be with no woman that got a fans only. You know what I mean? And I do know that it's not all just sexual. Obviously, people have business, but the umbrella that's hanging over it is for sexual purposes. And a lot of women that get on fans only is for that purpose. You know what I mean? So I just say, damn, like Zion ain't do nothing wrong. It's a white chick, so a lot of people taking a little jazz, but if you got a preference, you got a preference. And, you know, I'm sure being at Duke University, it was a lot of white joints running around. And I'm sure he knocked down a few as a young man, wouldn't you? Like, hello, like you play to win the game. Especially when you got a certain status or people look up to you or you know you that dude or you that chick. You're going to have options. You're going to have the pick of the litter, so to speak, to do it as you please. I just hope he don't get nobody pregnant. I hope he don't catch no ill cases or somebody lie on him and he, you know, be mindful and move with a certain type of intention, you know what I mean? Like move with a purpose and not just be moving around. And I hope he got somebody in his ear that could school him, you know what I mean? Because what if he said some wild shit like Dwayne Haskins? And I did a video on Dwayne Haskins. Go see the other video where, you know, you sending tweets or DMs and then they decide to expose you and all of a sudden the world see that you gave $20,000 to an Instagram model and then you asking for it back. So hopefully nothing comes out in that fashion. And, you know what I mean, I won't say learn a lesson because all he doing is just knocking it down. You know what I mean? She the one that got a boyfriend, et cetera, et cetera. So I wonder if the boyfriend going to leave, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy out here. Like with the new social media, the world we living in, everything is for sale. It's all for sale. You know what I mean? So you got to be mindful of that. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? And lastly, you know what I mean? Before we get out, is speaking to fans only. So KMICHELLE was coming out now, you know what I mean? The singer KMICHELLE from Love and Hip Hop and all that. She said she gonna go to fans only now for some sexiness, and actually her quotes is right here. But she was like, she was sick for 3 years. Obviously, I guess with the surgery, you know, she had got the implants, then she got it taken out. You know what I mean? And she been real vocal on this. And so now she's saying she's good now. She's in a good space. She's healthy. She gonna take all her new music to fans only. So that's why I say it's not just for sex and sex workers and people that's pushing that type of agenda. It is people that have exclusive content and they selling it on these platforms like Patreon, etc. So I'm not knocking her for that. But when she add the sexiness, she like, my new music, the haters don't deserve to get my music. Only my fans gonna get the new music and the sexiness. And then I guess she put up a little picture or whatever. So it was like, I already did a video on fans only, like way back, like a year and a half ago when it first was, you know what I mean? And I'm not on no fans only. I have never been. I probably never will be. Just not into that. Not giving no whole cable bill or no subscription to some chick showing the feet, playing with herself with some toys, or doing the most when it's free stuff for that. And even if it wasn't free, I'm just not paying for that. Like, you know what I mean? That's not the kid. Sure, it's a lot of people out there like that too, but I'm also sure it's a lot of suckers. They said she got 20,000 off the rip. I mean, she got a big following. And I think she want $20 a month, you know what I mean? So you do the math. 20,000 times 20, yeah, you know what I mean? Quick come up. But it's like, are you interested? When you see people like her, 39, age does matter. A lot of new models is coming out. Every day, it's a new model out, you know what I mean? Talking about women and your looks and, you know, getting older, all of us, if you blessed to live long, which you know, you should take that as being grateful. Like, yeah, I am blessed to live to my older years as opposed to living fast and dying young. Yeah, shout outs to Rich Forever. You know what I mean? So, are you going to go just for the music? Or you going to go to see her new body? Do you even really care? I mean, like, you know, like Lenny, you know what I mean? Uncle Murder, he like, I ain't going to talk about her pussy still stink. And even she out here wishing R. Kelly was home on the wrap-up. I'm not going to talk about it bad. I mean, I don't really follow. I just thought it was interesting that you see her, the young girl from the Bernie Mac show, and, you know, different celebrities with the blue checks, people that's recognized, start hopping on these platforms. It's like, for what? You don't even need to do that. You should be business savvy. I'm sure you got enough connections, and you don't really got to do this. And if you have those things that I just said, then why are you doing it? Could it be for attention? Could it be for the looks? Could it be for the echo chamber? Could it be just to, is Instagram not enough? Twitter not enough? Social media not enough? That you need people to, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm glad I don't get it. You know what I mean? If you get it, then leave me a Gmail, leave me a comment, and put a comment below like, nah, Lee, this is why. But you know what it is. It's your boy, POPAVIST. You now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted. So sometimes we might mess up a little bit. We authentic because our track record is intact. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.